York Knicks are at the American Airlines Center, which means former Mavs point guard Jason Kidd and center Tyson Chandler are in the building for the first time this season. The Mavericks will have their hands full tonight with Carmelo Anthony, who posted 31 points against the Mavs earlier this month at the Madison Square Garden, where the Knicks blew out the Mavs 105-80.
We have to be aggressive, we have to play together and play 48 minutes because it's a pretty good team that can get hot at any time. So you have to be very focused to keep them to getting hot, especially at the three-point line.
Currently, the Dallas Mavericks are coming off of a disappointing 4-point overtime loss to the Golden State Warriors. The Mavs are 6-6 this season and are still without their superstar Dirk Nowitzki, who spoke to the media earlier this week about his return to the court after arthroscopic knee surgery.
I heard I'm doing this rehab. In my head, I'm thinking I'm playing in 2-3 weeks, but just didn't work that way. It was my first knee surgery, so I had no real experience with it. I probably wouldn't have put that pressure on myself in my head if I would have known how long this really takes. So that's why maybe that was another part why I was down and frustrated, because it just wasn't coming along as quick as I thought. So yeah, it's a piece of work, but like I said, it's getting better from here.
Tonight on the court, we will see how the Mavs measure up against one of the best teams in the league. Let's check out what Adrian's up to.
We are talking basketball tonight. You guys said we've got something interesting to say. What do you want to talk about tonight?
OJ Mayo.
All right.
He's doing great. I'm very excited for him. Great signing this year, leading the team.
I asked you if you're from New York. You said you're via Louisiana. How did you become a Knicks fan?
Well, I mean, I'm not necessarily a Knicks fan. I mean, I like Carmelo Anthony, so he's like one of my favorite players. So, I mean, it was just a shirt. I went to the Mavericks store. They didn't have any shirts that I liked, so I went to Urban Outfitters. I saw their shirt, and I was like, I guess it'll fit in. So there's a little fashion that's influenced this decision of what you were going to wear and which team you're supporting tonight. Now, who's your favorite Mavericks player? Dirk. He's not playing. He's hurt. What would you say to Dirk if you saw him right now?
He's a good player.
I think he would appreciate that. So you guys have fun and watch the second half, right? And how about we take it out and say go Mavs on the count of 3? 1, 2, 3. Go Mavs!
The Dallas Mavericks beat the best team in the NBA 114-111. The third quarter was key for the Mavericks, and head coach Rick Carlisle weighed in on their second half performance.
With this team, it's not a matter of starting or not starting. I mean, Vince is one of our best players, and he doesn't start, and stuff. But, our starting lineup previously had really struggled, and I think some of it was just the makeup of the parts. So we just decided to go, and part of it was, New York's starting lineup is smallish. Didn't like Elton Garden, a perimeter guy, in that. So we put Murph in there to space the court and rebound, and Elton gave us huge lift off the bench. He really played. He was the man out there in the court tonight. I mean, he was getting big rebounds. He was making physical plays, and he had a real presence.
Vince Carter had a new season high, scoring 25 points for the Mavs off the bench, and Jay Crowder was key, dropping 12 points in 20 minutes of play.
I mean, it's big for us. I think we've been up and down. It's just great to see us just gut it out. We knew we had an opportunity the first time, and we wanted to come out and compete and give ourselves a chance to win at the end of the game.
We got a lot of weapons out there as far as Chris in the post, Sean Slash and Vince creating for others, as well as DC. So just gotta try to make open shots and take some good ones.
The Mavericks are looking to build off this win when the Los Angeles Lakers come to town on Saturday.
That's another game for us that we need to win. I mean, every game is just as important as the next, but it's the next game, and they're playing a little bit better than when we saw them the first time, the first game of the year, and we'll be a little bit better with more big guys in. I don't know the situation with Murphy, but we should be a little bit stronger there, and then just got to continue to try to do our job defensively and then execute on offense and take care of the basketball.
It's a huge win, a huge upbuild, but like I said, we can't get too high on the high. We got to continue to do the little things that we did this game and continue to move forward.
For more Mavs basketball, make sure you follow us on Twitter and connect with us on Facebook. For Adrian Riley and the rest of our crew, I'm Narelle Dixon. You're watching D210 Television.